Who is it going to be? Who is going to be the German master of 2025? Will it be Richard Vogel? Will it be Daniel Deusser or Sophie Hinners? Could it be Peder Fredricson or Bas Moerings? Or will it be Julien Epaillard? It is going to be one of the six, three of which, of course, looking to do it here at home with the support of the crowd on top of everything else. This crowd are having a tremendous night, being properly entertained by some fabulous equestrian sport, and it's great to be live with you here on Clip My Horse TV. It comes down to this jump off against the clock, and this is a jump off. Yes, it's got a few runs, but it's got three real twists in it as well. First to go, Richard Vogel and Claudio. It's going to be a fast start for sure. It'll be a fast finish with Julien too, but Richard will know what is to follow. But if anybody can win it from the front, it's probably this man. What is he able to do? First to go, Richard Vogel. Now it comes to the roll back to the double. Brilliant. Absolutely superb. Then you come back again. Look at that for a turn. Lands in 22. What's he going to do on the run to the last? This is absolutely phenomenal from Richard Vogel. Could well be the master of the night with a round like that. 32.96. They start to rise to their feet, and so they should. The European champion, and he is that for a reason. He is an outstanding talent, and what a horse Claudio is as well. That 11-year-old stallion by the great Casal just made it all so simple. We talk often about momentum. When you can turn like this, meet a fence like this, and jump like that, you are making your competitor's life very, very difficult. But tonight there is quite some field involved, and we should not forget that we are only just starting. Richard Vogel may well have set things up, but what will follow? Well, what will follow is a man that is in great form. Confidence, like it does for Richard, counts for plenty, but it surely counts for the Double D as well. Daniel Deusser, winner last night in Verona, and last week in Verona, winner yesterday though here on the opening day of the Stuttgart German Masters. Is there anything he can do to challenge Richard already with that time up on the board? I don't think we're done yet. Pepita van Dimmelen of BR and Daniel Deusser for Germany, chasing 32.96. It is so good to see this man when he is at the top of his game, and that is exactly where he is right now. No! He just couldn't find the right stride, could he? He committed to the turn. Richard's put the pressure on, and he's forced the issue in terms of if you want to win it, you've got to turn, and you've got to be able to jump. And he just, it wouldn't have been much out, but he just couldn't quite find the spot. Turning back into the final, 2 on a total of 12, but committed, and that's all from a sporting perspective we could ask for. He absolutely went for it from the beginning. The key can't always work. But Richard Vogel sees one big challenge falter. Still 4 to go. these turnbacks, these rollback turns, ride past the fence to turn back to the fence, and as I say, you're coming down to just very tiny margins over your positioning. Be quite some story as Sophie beats Richard, of course, her partner. Be quite some moment for this young lady, the world number 21, the constant rise, as we've said. Tonight with lovers, the 9-year-old. She'll know the size of the task of beating that round from Richard. But you certainly know that she'll try. On the angle. Gets out over the double. How does she handle the roll back in the middle? Loma's jumped it. She's about a second away. Is there anything she can do on the run to the finish? She's got to turn and jump. Now, go to the last. Clock ticks on. Just a fraction behind, but it's a tremendous clear round once again. She does what she always does, which seems to leave the fences standing. And it is into second place, 34.62, just 1.66 seconds away. And Germany now with 2 clear rounds and 3 left to go. It has been quite some year for her. Championship medal, of course, part of that German team. And just as I've said, that constant rise in the rankings. But look at the agility that that horse has. Now, see, she's got her own fan club already. There was no doubting the pace of these two yesterday in the Table C. There's no doubting the ability of this man in the saddle under any question. What can experience bring to the table this evening in this jump-off? Is there anything that Peder can find to challenge Richard Vogel? SV Vroom de la Pomme, Peder Fredricson. Turn back, turn back. Again, he's just that second behind at the moment. It'll be nip and tuck between him and Sophie. He's not going to be quite quick enough, although with the way he's pushing on to the last, you just never know. 34.27. It's good enough to go into second for Peder. They're edging up on Richard Vogel's leading time, but at the moment he's still holding firm. And SV Vroom de la Pomme Z guaranteed a top 4 finish now with that result as it stands, and 2 to go. But it's the turn back. I think it's more the turn back into the double where Richards at the moment got them beaten. By the time they get to my split at fence 10, that red and white in front of us, they're all giving up that sort of second and a half, which is what ultimately Richard's holding on to the end. Forbes on his side. Bas Moerings goes next. Can he deliver against a world-class round from the highest ranked rider in the world in this jump-off? Gavinia, the 10-year-old mare by Special Demuse. This is the challenge for the Netherlands in the German Masters. He's gone wide, but if he gets that stride, he's got momentum. Again, he's having to use a little bit more space, but this mare really does cover the ground. She's absolutely flying, and Bas is all in. He's as close as we've seen to Richard Vogel's time. How quick can he get down the line? He's running all the way. 32.96 is the time to beat. He's going to get it very tight. Oh, 1.09. Closer than the others. Bas Moerings, brilliant. Goes second. 35.05. Sorry, 34.05. Just a second in it. Talk about fast. That mare has got an awful lot of pace. But he did have to give up a little bit in terms of the distance on the rollback turns. He had to let her go a little bit wider to make sure he could jump when he needed to. Well, I had a sneaking suspicion it might turn out to be a battle between the two. The bookends. Richard Vogel started it off and still holds at the top. And when you've got a world-class round already pinned to the top of the leaderboard, you need a world-class challenger, the world number 10, and his quite famous partner. Do they have the pace in them this evening? Only a fool would say they didn't. But in sport, you never know. Here we go. Julien Epaillard last up on Donatella Deusser. Oh, lucky. Oh, we got the turn. And again. Oh, he's quicker, surely. Donatella Deusser, Julien Epaillard. Is it about to be the Frenchman that becomes the German master? It is indeed. 31-39. There is a reason that we say time and time again, those two are perhaps the quickest combination in show jumping. And they proved it here tonight. 31-39. Unreal. Julien Epaillard, we salute you. And Donatella Deusser, quite brilliant.